seconds, and we live.
He is France. I am Vlad, and this is Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast, brought to you by Let's Talk LetsTalkBattleRap.com. On today's show, oh man, we got an action-packed show. We're gonna talk about the holidays, Turkey Day. We're gonna talk about my birthday. Man, my Charlie Clips. It's back in the headlines again, y'all. And we're gonna talk about Eazy versus Jaz, Lux Rum, Lu Castro versus Three Letterman. Oh man, it got pretty interesting out there. So once again, this show is brought to you by LetsTalkBattleRap.com, the place where you will find our articles, artists' profiles, recaps, event ratings, stats, and facts. That's LetsTalkBattleRap.com. And now, without any further ado, I bring to you my main man, Big France. What up, player?
We's in the building, man. We's here Monday night, you know
Live.
what I'm saying? And we live. You know what I'm saying? The calm before the storm. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of battles going down next weekend. And that little week, 2 weeks before the you know what I'm saying, the battles, it was getting a little hectic. You know what I'm saying?
Where things get weird in the atmosphere, player.
You get some crashing out on the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
You get some, you might get some conversations that, you know what I'm saying, that weren't privy to the public. You might get a new female battle rapper with a new OnlyFans link. You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
You don't know what you're going you don't know what you're gonna get during that downtime, but you know what you are gonna get when you tune into the show? Battle rap content. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
that's right.
With a sprinkle of toxicity.
France, man, how was your weekend last week, man? The people call it Thanksgiving. Nas calls the holiday Hell Day. But how was it for you, my dude?
Yeah, I know it gets a little strange. It's like the first year I didn't really text a lot of people Happy Thanksgiving because I know everybody's like ideologies change on it. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, for me,
so woke now.
Listen, for me, you give me PTO, you give me family time, you give me food. So you call whatever you want to call that. That's all I need.
But I just call it family feast day at this point, So I appreciate the fact that family gets together. We hosted for the first time, had a dozen people over. I made the Boyd. I got to go over and see my mom's early on in the morning. I tried to escape without eating over there, but she was like, sit your $5 butt down and have some of my food. And I said, yes, ma'am. And I had the food, man. It was fantastic. Drove my butt back here. And then we cooked. People came over. It was fantastic, man. I had a dope time. We had enough food. Everybody brought a little something extra too. So it was dope, man. It was like a pre-birthday celebration. My cousin came over. The kids got to play. So I had a great time, bro. Turned up. What about you, man?
I just went to the Bronx, just kicked with some family for a few days. Shout out to my mom, blessed me with the leftovers. You know what I'm saying? It was good. It was good. It was good for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? I was off.
Eating.
Yeah, I was chilling. I ain't waste $1, bro. You know how good it feels to go 72 hours without spending $1.
I can imagine, man. Yeah, man, that's a big savings nowadays.
I have 4 days off work. Big chilling. I had to get my sleep schedule right though, because I was wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. Hence why late at night, people are like, "Yo, man, what happened? I thought we was gonna be on in the morning." Yeah, man. His mind was telling him yes, but his body was telling him no. So we say, you know what, man? Let's get back together tonight and do this show for the people there, man. So hence why we're here tonight. Friends, man, make sure that we share the show. And anyone who's tuned in right now, if you're liking what you're seeing, hit that subscribe, like, share, comment. If you want to chat with us, go on ahead, go on that YouTube chat, Twitter. I know we can't chat, but we are live. So tune in and share that out for us too. But friends, man, let's get to this, player. I was just watching some basketball there, and Philadelphia really, really, really they thrashed the Lakers, man. It was a terrible performance, dog. But France,
Lakers got their salad tossed.
Oh, what? Hey, yo, man. This new millennium talk. I don't know what's going on right now. We love, bring it back. Come rewind. Listen,
My bad. I forgot we were live.
relax, big dog. Lakers got waxed. Right? Is that safe? That's kind of like borderline too, right?
It's too close.
No Diddy, right? So check this out.
Yeah.
But France, man, I saw a performance that was adjacent to what the Lakers just put on, man, and it was none other but the legend himself, Charlie Clips versus QB. Oh my goodness, man, the madness continues. The tour of terror continues.
Charlie Clips getting them chips again.
The last battle, what happened?
Started freestyling
Ain't
again.
right shit again, man. And he had strict orders from ARP not to freestyle. He freestyles throughout all 3 rounds, man. And it was yikes, man. What'd you think about this, bro? Since we're live, we just watched it, so maybe we're a little hyperbolic, but man.
First and foremost, shouts to RB for the Full Circle series. I think it's really dope. Join the Rooftop is back. And more important, if you want to watch these battles before they drop, go ahead and become a member over at their channel. It's $3.99. Support the league. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all, that, you know what I'm saying, say I support the league, don't really support the league. You know what I'm saying? Enough said. Just want to make sure I plug that in there because so you guys could go watch the battle there. But I thought it was hilarious. The Clips is like, ARP said I can't freestyle, but ARP's not here. He ain't come to California.
Oh, he was so happy, man. He felt like a dog off the leash. He's like, I'm gonna just go piss everywhere. I'm just dig up dirt. I'm gonna take a dump in the front and backyard.
This is the equivalent of like your single mom saying, I got a date, you know what I'm saying? The babysitter coming over, behave, you know what I'm saying? He can't have ice cream and pudding, only one. And the man said, she said, I got pudding and ice cream. And then he just does whatever he wants to the babysitter.
Just wilding out, man.
The authority's not there.
Just wilding out. Oh, man. Oh, we got some people up in here, man. Shout out Doughboy the Don. What up, player, man? Always holding France down at them Jersey events. Shout out to Lotus. Oh, man. Shout out to Lotus. Shout out to everybody tuning in right now. Drop some comments if y'all want to holler at us for sure.
Lotus, you damn right, Lotus. You was damn right. And guess what? I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
France ain't sell out, man. He bought in, man. Shout out to Jay Smizzo. What up, player? The young legend himself.
Yes,
man.
Is France in here lying? Not yet.
Not yet. Jay Smizzo, man. We are actually talking about Charlie Clips versus QB. Now, France, I do got to say, man, QB came out barring in that first round, son. Like honestly, she QB was came out flipped up. Like she was barring first round.
We're gonna have a lot to say. We're gonna have a lot to say about Clips, but we definitely got to make sure QB gets her credit too.
We got to because we can spend all day on the other side. So let's give her props right now. She was barring. The pen was heavy first round. I was like, okay, QB, you came to rap this round, man.
She came to rap every round, truth be told. And normally she has a nice little bit of a versatile bag, which is kind of like why like a matchup on paper, you think her and Clips like, all right, they can both get like, they can kind of get like real uncomfortable spots, but they can both freestyle, they can get funny, they can bar up, they can scheme. And for the beginning of it, it kind of like, started real like, just slow, but she started to really pick it up. And you could tell how much she kind of like admired the matchup despite Clips' inconsistencies, because no matter what, that's always going to be Charlie Clips in somebody's eyes, especially the rappers, his peers. They're always going to salute him. So they're always going to say, "Hey, this today's the one. I'm going to get the one." You know what I'm saying? Today I'm going to get the clips that matter. And so they treated it as such. Discipline. They treated it as such. And QB was bombing, man. I love every time she flipped any of his slogans. A whole nother scheme with it. Oh, she had so much. The way she spelled out his name. I know everybody's like the letter 4 is spell it, but I liked it. I like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
and then Clips came out there faking it, like, all right, I got my aggression. And then, you know, like it's typical bars that you kind of expect, but it's like, all right, he's actually delivering it with some passion, and he's getting aggressive. He's getting into his bag. I'm like, okay, all right. He's actually putting some energy into this joint. And then, oh my goodness, man, he was like, wait a minute. He really ain't here. He's not going to show up magically. I'm going to abandon this foundation that I brought here, and I'm going straight to the freestyles once again. And France, man, this is when I knew, like, all right, we've got ourselves one, man. Once again, we are in for a Charlie Clips.
Once he
like Jay
started,
Smo would say, man, all-time scam bag, man.
Once I started seeing him reference people in the crowd.
Oh yes,
water bottle.
You laughing?
Like, Ars, why you laughing?
Why you laughing, Ars?
Sip that water. This and that. Yo, he started his first.
Speak to people. There's like 13 people there, and yet he's distracted enough to hold a whole conversation with 6 of them. How? Like how?
When he started his first bar in his first round with "I'm like a broke college student," you know, it's gonna be mad. Man. It's gonna be mad ramen.
Oh my gosh!
I was like, yeah, we. Oh no! I was like, we in for a long night. I was like, yo, time out. We in for a long night. Yeah,
man. I felt like one of them old daylight pranks. Once I heard top woman, I said, oh man, when we in for a top woman kind of night, this is gonna be a mess, yo. And he did not let me down at all, bro. I mean, it was like watching a train wreck slowly develop. And in that third round, it was like it fully. We saw everything, all the cargo just off the rails, just explosions, smoke into the air, man. It was nasty work, man.
I want to give a prelude to something we're going to drop tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Oh Lord.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? Titus was waiting for this Charlie Clips and QB battle for a specific reason. Like he said, yo, when this drops, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? We watched the battle. And after Charlie Clip's third round, he was inspired to let his pen move. You know what I'm saying? Yikes. So he'll have something to say about this tomorrow. We're gonna start a dialogue in my Charles Barkley voice. But if you guys have not watched the battle, this is the round that inspired Titus to drop an article tomorrow. Let's play this clip of Charlie Clip's third round against QB.
For you. And in fact, today I wrote a motherfucking poem for you. It's called Dead Dyke. Oh, Dead Dyke. I know that little pussy is airtight. Do you really think you could get that girl pregnant? Yeah, right. Dead Dyke. I understand you want that street feel, but that don't mean you should be on this rooftop looking like Meek Mill. Dead Dyke. I know this one to make you furious. How does it feel to be the man in your relationship, but you still get your period? Dead Dyke. I'm sure you eat pussy and give a bitch chills. Then you got the nerve to lean over and ask how that dick feel.
Oh man, your man's reading a love poem, man. Shout out to Clips for getting us, demonetized on that. Oh no, we actually 13 minutes in. I think we might be able to. Yeah, good job, man. We still good, but
man, man. PSA Reloaded, man.
PSA Reloaded, man. I see the title of this, man. Clips, man. What are you doing, man? Once again.
The Archie Bunker Award.
A nice wet one, man. Clips was once again, B. The man decided this was going to be a freestyle fest. He just abandoned everything, and it was just like, come on, man. Even QB was like, what are you really doing up here, Clips? Like, we up here on a roof. We got these dope cameras here, movie quality filming going on, and you the only one up here playing. Like, why was he up here playing for?
Why was
and they keep booking him, and he's got C3 next. Shout out to Rodney and Remy of R&R Productions, who keep booking this cat and keeping his pockets fat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the black man getting money. I ain't mad at him. He got a family to support, and obviously they're getting something from him. You know what I'm saying? In return for them paying him to show up and freestyle a lot of hot, you know, a lot of hot. I mean, so I don't know, man. Clips, you've got C3 next. You're battling another lesbian, one with an even bigger butt. And I can only imagine if this is what you brought to this battle, where there was supposed to be limited distractions, you're going to be battling C3 in a room full of people. Please, man, do not terror. You know what? I'm not even going to say don't terrorize us again. This is what I expect from here on out. So let me bring my expectations down. Let me expect a train wreck. That way I can fully enjoy it when he starts laughing and freestyling. Yo, Rem, stop playing, yo. Yo, come on. It starts pointing at everybody. I'm going to expect a full train wreck. This is the Charlie Clips that I expect to see every time now. So this way I don't get disappointed. You know what I mean? Because he's been doing this time after time like Cyndi Lauper. So shout out to Clips for getting them chips. Do your thing, player. I don't have any expectations of you returning to peak form anytime soon. The Rex Clips, I don't expect to see that. The Lu Castro Clips, I'll take that Clips. That Clips was fire. I don't expect to see that. So I just saw you battle.
In the Rosenberg Clips.
I'll take that too. I'll take the third round. The third round, he was doing his thing. The first two, you know what I mean? Frozy. That third round, though. Whoo, man. Shout out to P, man. He came through in the clutch for Charlie, man.
Complacency is the worst enemy of prosperity. And mediocrity knows nothing higher than itself. All right. Because I just this is my GOAT, by the way. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely one of my GOATs. This is somebody that there's somebody that, you know what I'm saying, a quick Charlie Clip story. Before he was even battling again, before he battled Verb, I was a young teenager. I seen him on the train one day in 2011. He was going to a video shoot in Brooklyn, and we had a whole conversation about just like my fandom of battle rap. He wasn't even battling still at the time. And then, you know, fast forward, you know, he's one of my first pieces I write when I started writing in 2013. Like, this is somebody that I have always been inspired by when it comes to battle rap. I've always loved to go watch live. The live experience of Clips is definitely unique. I can tell if you're in that rooftop watching that, you probably can't help but laugh. The experience on the screen does not translate to the energy that he brings.
Terrible, man. He just always sucks the life out of a battle, yo. I mean, don't get me wrong. This one was a little bit more enjoyable, just a little bit, but it was just like, oh my gosh, man. But shout out to him. He's still getting that bread. You know what I mean? Still hustling out here. I ain't mad at him, man. But geez, Louise, bro.
I looked it up. So this year he's battled 12 times. Which is tied for the most that he's ever battled. 2015 and 17, he battled 12 times each. But don't forget, he had 4 battles this year that didn't go down. 4.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So he was actually this year means he was booked the most he's ever been in his career in a single calendar year. 16 times.
Shout out to the writer's strike, man. I'm glad it's over. So that means that we will be seeing Charlie Clips less frequently from here on out, because the Wild 'N Out checks will be coming in, and he will not have to do a dozen battles this year and have 4 of them that did not go down. 16 battles, Clips. Let me find out that angle was true from QB, man. Clips out here blowing them checks again, man. What's going on?
FanDuel got you in a headlock, like Draymond and Rudy Gobert.
DraftKings put a pinch on his pockets. Son's out here wilding. Charlie Clips up at 3:48 a.m. at the casinos, man, breaking tables, son. Wilding, man. Nah, but shout out to QB. Let's not get this lost. She did her thing. You know, she brought some lyrics, she brought some bars. She didn't even do the disrespectful angle or anything like that. Didn't even attack, you know, his dad's angle and all that stuff. Nothing crazy. So she took the battle serious. She got the win clearly. Oh, Lord, man. C3, please prepare yourself. Please. You have an opportunity to, like, catch Charlie Clips. You could catch a body on Clips. You could, I don't want to say catch a body, but you could really do some harm, man. You could come up off this cat. So do your thing. Don't let him sucker you into a bad battle. QB did her best not to get suckered into a bad battle, but you know, Clips, man, he got superpowers. Superpowers, man. But France, man.
I want to say this about QB before we
go ahead, my dude.
Shout outs to the year she's had. I know when you look at some of the opponents she's faced in the blue room, they haven't been top tier opponents, and she's definitely been deserving of a nice top tier plate from, you know, RB, maybe even Chrome. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously she's solidifying this game, but there's still things you haven't done yet. So she's gonna put a nice little ribbon to 2023 with this E-Heart battle, a long anticipated battle that, you know, a lot of us very nostalgic, and all of us say, damn, this hasn't happened yet. So between battling, you know, 3 times in the blue room, having this rooftop battle with Clips, which she secured a win and showed up on her end for sure. Battle with E-Heart to put an end to it. Good bounce back year from QB. Very good bounce back year.
This and seeing how her pen was moving throughout this battle, I'm definitely more hyped for this battle than I was before. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Not so much Charlie and C3, but salute to them, man. Well, France, man, you know, it's Sagittarius season. You know, my birthday was on Friday, and I appreciate all the birthday love everybody showed. You know, man, too many folks to name, but all the day ones. Salute to everyone. I really appreciate it. And it turns out that 2 people who are going to be battling that weekend, Lu Castro and Jaz The Rapper, also share a born day on my born day too. You know what I mean? So,
all right.
But today I'm chilling. I'm looking at the time. They're both in a cycle. So, you know, we want to start off with your man, Eazy the Block Captain, pulled out the AR and just let Jaz have a few strays out of nowhere. Friends, can we please get this tweet, man? Can we read this joint? Can we read this John?
Let me get it up on the screen. Actually, I just want to clarify, it wasn't out of nowhere because Jaz actually poked the bear first. I do want to make sure.
Poke the bear. Thank you for setting me straight. You know what I mean? Poke the bear.
Yeah, because like everybody was like, why is he coming at Jaz? And Jaz is like, guys,
I must have missed this. So what happened?
No, Jaz
sometimes you know I check out. No, you know what I mean?
Jaz was just like, chill out, guys. I started it. You know what I'm saying?
How'd she start it? What'd she do?
If I recall, I don't remember the exact quote, but I know she had like a really strong like stance on like, if you got your ass beat, you can't be, you know, COTY or WOTY. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm wondering if that like translated over to how she felt about Eazy and Geechee. And then because Eazy obviously started his live today talking about COTY and talking about everybody who's kind of in the runnings and who's like around him having a good year. He mentioned Twerk, he mentioned Big K, he mentioned Jaz, Geechee, Nitty, you know, he named all the names, but then when he got to Jaz specifically, he had a lot of energy for her year. And now let's read this quote. He says here, let me get the timestamp too. He says here, it's cool to think a female can win it, but it ain't about to be this year. He's referring to Champion of the Year. And then he goes, and it ain't about to be no fucking Jaz. I was like, oh, that's when he put the picante on it. You feel me?
The Chalula. Chulala.
I love Chalula.
Chalula.
You feel me? It ain't good enough. She got the resume. She don't got no moments. She don't remember. We don't remember no bars. We don't give a fuck about the battle after it's done. It's more than just a resume. And then he went on to, I didn't quote this obviously because it would have been forever, but he went on to quote his thoughts on the battle. He said the Clips battle is, you know, he said it went a good John. You know, he talked about the RX battle. You know, he just gave a face to the camera. He talked about the Rum battle. He said Rum got that. He said Loso beat that ass. That's literally what he said. And then he also said the Twerk battle was debatable, but he wasn't feeling the battle.
Damn. Hey, that's the Bulls' perspective, man.
Eazy had a lot to say.
Look at Eazy, man. Using his media card out here. Swaying votes and all that. Your man said it's cool to think a woman could win COTY and all that. The Bull is old school. Bull's like, hell no. That's wild, man. But how did Jazz? Yeah, oh yeah. Nah, but
Yeah.
that's kind of spicy though, man. That would be an interesting battle. I ain't going front, friends. That would be a battle because I feel like everyone always complains such and such a is cool with such and such a. It ain't gonna be that. And with everything on the table, Jazz gonna bring it. So this is a battle I would love to see this play out in the future. It would be really interesting. Man. Face of Chrome defending his spot. Hey man, Jay Smo, show your face, player.
I'm not gonna front.
Is he the king of Chrome or the face of Chrome?
I didn't know. I don't know. We had kings at Chrome.
Chrome is now equal opportunity place now, friends.
Just the face. Let's just deal with the face. Let's do the face. Let's do that.
Because there used to be another person who could have been the queen of Chrome. Now that it's what do they call that? Not oh man, I don't even know these millennial words, but that queen of Chrome hasn't been seen in the Chrome scene in a hot second. You know what I mean? So it's like Eazy got the whole kingdom to himself right now, man. Setting all the rules and all that. Shout out to the bull, man. What a come up, yo. Man, calling shots. Got a subsidiary joint, man. Setting people up, giving people jobs and all that.
Remember when he told her in the summertime when they were crashing out, you won't be on Chrome anymore. I ain't forget that tweet.
Yo, man. Eazy gonna load up.
There's a lot of backlash though. A lot of people defending Jazz was like, "What's his moment?" You know what I'm saying? And then I didn't want to read some of them because they were getting kind of crazy in there. But it was like his moment. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were saying. So
yeah. Yikes. Be careful what you ask for, man. These people are relentless, yo. He still ain't out in the clear yet. You know what I mean? There's still a lot going on. John could get very well. It depends, man. If John plays by the Diddy rules, then it'll be a nice, clean battle. But John, no gloves on, we gonna get the battle that we want to see. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what kind of fight we get that night.
Yeah. Listen, man, I'm here for it.
But Jazz and Eazy though, I like it. Set it up in 2024, man. I like it.
Well, I will say in reference to Jazz, actually, let me pull up. We do got some Jazz news. She got an announcement. Did you see this?
I didn't. Breaking news.
Well, you know what? I can't wait to get your organic reaction to this. Then,
all right, France Loader, let's go.
Jazz will be making her premiere battle debut. March 2nd. We are back. Right. Brixton Jam for the first big event of the calendar for 2024. The 3-time UK champion Bizzo Bond takes on Jaz the Rapper live in London as she makes her debut to the platform.
Oh man, this is about to get serious, yo. Shout out to all the mandem. Jazz said, "Oh no, coffee. You ain't the only one that's gonna be doing these international rounds and all that.
You ain't the only one with a passport."
Oh no, my sister.
Oh
no. This is serious. This is serious. Oh, what a shame. Me and you are friends. Trust me, no way. Nah. Jazz like, oh my goodness. I'm hopping over that pond, yo. Oh man, this is an ill joint, son. That's second correct. Time. The first time she battled Shuffle T in a one-rounder in a movie theater before a movie started. It was a little awkward. It was a little fifth in my hand, kind of, sort of. But it still counts. They did battle, but this is gonna be the first real fight, 3-round fight.
It's her debut on Premiere. So
yes, debut on Premiere for sure, man. That's a big deal too, man. Premiere putting on. I wonder if this is the one that Twerk and Shotty will be going down on.
That well, that's this is the one that they're projecting for. You know what I'm saying? I did write a piece about Twerk opening up a little bit about the Shotty battle not happening. Obviously, you know, we all saw the video where he kind of expressed the timeline of his events and how, you know, some of those past decisions are still coming back to haunt him now. But he did his camp, and obviously Anwar and everybody in his camp had to talk with everybody from Shotty and his management team, and they have all scheduled for March of 2024. That's the target date. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, well, because
I don't see them doing two events in that month. So
Twerk's probation is to conclude actually late February, so right beforehand.
Oh, Lord.
So, but he remains
too
optimistic.
Close for comfort for me, man. It's too close for comfort.
Hey, listen, I feel you. I'm just listen. Keep
March 4th.
Listen. I say this with respect, my brother. You got to keep your pessimism to yourself right there. You know what I'm saying? Let the man be optimistic.
I'm 43 years old now, man. I don't got time to be holding these thoughts back, man. I'm sorry.
He said, "I'm too old. I'm too old to be positive. Damn it! Too old to be positive."
Listen, I'm too old to be faking the funk and faking jacks. All right. Information ends the end of February, and this battle is March
2nd.
Oh my God! February is a short month too. Everything's gonna be in order for him to get there. You know what? Let me put the positive energy. You know what? Let me. You're right, France. You're right. You're right. If they say they can make it happen, I will put my energy out there that this battle does happen because I would like to see it. Let me take my pessimism back. I was just being a little too realistic for a second there.
It's an organic feel. It's only been twice.
You asked me for my organic reaction.
I feel you. It's happened twice, so it feels like more than twice. You know what I'm saying? And this is a battle that obviously everybody wanted to see, especially them over there. They really wanted this battle in November, but the prospect of this rescheduled battle is still on the horizon, but Twerk remains optimistic about the future. So I will too.
Yeah. So
he's doing everything he can to change. And thus far, he has done so. And my man Jay Smo said it best, third time's a charm. He like a kid that got forced to go to the dentist, yo.
See, France, I'm no longer speaking on this because I want to keep my negativity in.
Fair
Rumor dumping. Awkward transition to the next subject, please.
Well, you know, speaking of Jay Small, since he is on the screen, I got to give him kudos too. He did have a piece out that he dropped actually a while back, but he got a chance to, you know, do the URL Reloaded. You know what I'm saying? The Reloaded. Brought it back for the one time. His piece about Loaded Lux and Rum Nitty, Loaded Lux versus Rum Nitty, why this is the battle the culture asked for, with very exclusive updates. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday on a Twitter space hosted by Hip Hop Is Real, Loaded Lux decided to pull up to the space because he heard Nitty chapping on the timeline. You know what I'm saying? Nitty tweeted to Lux, "When was the last time you won?" Lux tweeted back,
I mean, we can play a little bit of it, France. We got it on our own YouTube.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna play. I'm just giving you.
Okay, my bad, play.
Yeah. I'm letting you know how we got to the space. You know, duct tape this man. Take it easy, man.
CBDT, man.
I need some of that. That is clutch. Love me some CBDT. Lux responded to Nitty's tweets. He hit him with the they got you thinking you better than what you are. And then I guess Loaded Lux hit up No Bars and said, "Hey man, you from Harlem? I'm from Harlem, man. It's time to round the troops, man. You know what I'm saying? Turn on that machine, turn on the devices. I'm on the road. I got time. I'm driving. Let's get to it, man." You know what I'm saying? So then Hip Hop Is Real starts a Twitter space. It didn't start with Nitty at first. DNA was there first.
I heard. I heard, man.
Yeah, before I play the Nitty clip, I'm just trying to give you all the full context.
Yeah, I heard.
DNA pulled up first, and the convo was civil.
Yeah, it was interesting.
But then DNA couldn't help himself, and it's just like, yo, you not outside. And Lil Lux like, I give a fuck about being outside. He said, you ain't never reached my height. What I did 11 years ago, you ain't never seen that. So why I gotta be outside? When none of y'all have touched the horizons that I've hit.
You know, Lux was like, "Bro, I won the Geechee battle." To me, he said,
"Can't nobody tell me otherwise."
Just because I gave up the third.
You want to say I messed up on the third performance? Cool.
I gave the third.
And when we wrote down ball for ball, I was like, "Oh no, oh no!" The leader of Pen Patrol is back.
Oh no!
When I wrote down, you can't tell me he penned some shit better than me, man.
This is serious. Yeah, man. That was interesting, man. And then your man showed up, bro.
He didn't show up till like everybody started
summoning him.
They was on his bumper. Everybody's at Nitty. Serious Jones jumps in.
You got to call somebody who could call somebody who could call somebody who could call Nitty. You know what I mean? Before he picks up.
I was just like, bruh, why is Serious Jones here before Nitty? And then Daylight and Serious Jones going back and forth with Geechee. And I like this though. This part I like before Nitty pulled up. Daylight had a lot of stuff to kind of shoot Lux bail for not being active. Geechee was shutting all that down. He said he barely come outside. He should always have raps ready. It don't matter if he got 2 or 3 weeks ago. He's a rapper. Why he choking? Why he doing this? Why he doing that? And Daylight's just trying to shoot him bail. And Geechee just shutting that shit down. I was like, talk, Geechee.
Agreed with him a little bit. Lux kind of agreed with him, but then he was like, I need the amount of time that I need time to do what I do. And I was like, well, you've been having the time that you've been needing to do what you do. That was DNA's spiel to him also, but he was returning that serve.
Nah, we do got it here, man. Loaded Lux and Rum Nitty verbally agree to lock in their battle. Let's play a clip of this real quick. Hip Hop is Real did not actually save this Twitter space, so I know everybody was like, "Where is it coming from? Oh my god, I missed it!" And so when I uploaded it, I was like, "Yeah, welcome. Oh yeah, welcome. Everybody using Smo's article for his thumbnail. Yeah, welcome." Man.
And while y'all here, please, man, share this out. Hit that like button while y'all here, and subscribe if you've liked what you've been seeing right now.
Here, let's go. What's the deal?
Yeah. Hey, talk your shit. Hey, Rum, he was talking crazy. Talk
crazy. What you were saying, look. What you were saying? What you were saying, man?
Everything. I was driving. You was typing. I couldn't type. I said, get him on in here. Cause you I don't know.
You was saying some shit. I forgot to go on your notebook for me, gang. You about to get that old ass notebook?
Yeah, I'm gonna do all of that.
Yeah,
but
man,
I'm happy to see you. You finally got to me. You finally got to me, huh?
Yeah, I finally got to you, huh?
Yeah, man, they got you set up. They got you set up kind of crazy over there. But hey, listen, I'm glad you here now, right? And I just wanted it to be known officially. So it's me and you. You ready now?
I've been ready, gang.
I've been ready.
I've been outside. You feel me? What you want to do? What you want to do with that? We on the rooftop. We small room.
I ain't gonna lie.
Room. What's up?
I say both of y'all get the 16 right now while we bullshit.
I love your energy.
I'm with that, man. Yeah.
Talk
that shit.
Let's wait for this. Oh my god.
Yeah, man, I'm hearing a lot. I can't step on certain stages, and I can't. I can step on any stage I want to.
Oh, talk your free slave shit, Ron. Let's go.
Hello.
Talk.
What we doing? I ain't never been in contract. I ain't been under contract. I don't know how motherfucking long. 2017, 16 type shit. So what we doing?
Oh, talk your freedom shit, baby. Let's get it.
I just step on any stage.
You got them freedom papers. Oh, well, listen, champ. I'm glad you here and you ready to work because that's why I back up, man. I'm like, I don't want to feel like I'm chasing nobody, boom, boom. And maybe it wasn't your fault because I can't assume what affairs you had going on. But I'm like, why? Like we doing all this talking, but then you showing up in other battles. Maybe
a lot of them shits was already on the table. A lot of them shits was already on the table. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so like here go my thing, right? Here go my thing. Like I be having those issues too with certain areas. So boom, like this is a thing. Like you and Lux is a thing. It's a thing, and it's a thing, right? So like whatever you got on the plate, like can we scratch that and just make
it? I don't have nothing on the plate. That's what I'm saying.
All right, let's go. It's locked in. That's it.
That's why I got this approach where I got it like now. I don't got nothing on the plate.
Healthy. All right, man.
I
listen, man.
Let's go, baby.
That's fine.
Because I ain't gonna be just doing all this. We can get to it when this thing is in stone, and then we could do all of that shit for the fan, all the talking shit. But I just needed to know that from you. You heard me? I needed to know that nigga, you was ready. You really was. All right, I'm gonna beat shit down your leg now, man.
Oh, talk.
There you have it.
Oh, brother.
Now, a couple interesting things that happened there. One, Nitty says I am not on the contract. I can go anywhere I want. Don't get that misconstrued.
Hasn't been since 2017.
And I have not been on contract since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was major. 2, he let it be known everything that you saw as of recently has been on the table. That's things, the situations I've been working on. We've been talked about that. We were just waiting for a date. And then 3rd, you got my. I don't think we played it, but I'll just quote it because you said it right at the end. You got my word. I won't take nothing in front of this.
That's what Rum was saying.
Rum said that to Lux.
Right. We're here again. Last time we were here, he kind of pushed Rum to the side because he wanted that Hitman battle. Wanted the biggest battle, the biggest look, the one that would bring the most eyes and make it a situation. Now it looks like there's not a chance of that happening. Hitman gracefully bowed out of the situation, said the people want to see that battle, Rum and Lux. So I'm gonna step back because I only want to pop out when the people want to see me. Which I was kind of like, come on, Hitman. You know the people want to see you in Lux. Like, you don't gotta. I mean, come on, man. You cashing half a ticket from Rodney over here. You telling me another come up like that? I'm thinking you can get twice that for this joint. You could clear a whole M. You know what I mean? So, but he gracefully bowed out. Lux let some time pass, and now he's kicking it back up with Rum and all that. And my thing is, Lux has the power, I feel like, to make things happen. He's the man who sets his price. He doesn't pop out that often. If he wants to make it happen, wherever he wants to make it happen, I'm pretty sure this battle can happen. So all the jaw jacking, all the going back and forth, I want to see if you ready. You know, Nitty is always down for this. I don't understand Lux's angle, how he's going about this. I haven't really. I mean, we've seen him do the joints where he was doing the press conference before to get the people excited to see who he wants to battle, but he's at a stage now. You make the call, the battle happens. So I'm just a little confused at his rollout and how he's going about this. It's just seems like it's a little clumsy.
I think this is what happened. I'll be honest with you. Conspiracy brain. I'm not reporting anything. I haven't talked to anybody. I'm just speculating. Just speculating. So nobody get mad at me. I think he obviously saw the idea with Hitman, right? And he obviously saw the vision as like what kind of doors it could open, what the YouTube drop could do, what kind of exposure it could bring, right? But his ideology for so many years was, what do the people want, right? What is in demand? What are the people requesting for? And there was no way you could just logically say to yourself, you go on the internet and you don't see the massive demand for Rum. There's a massive demand for Hitman too. Don't get it twisted. But so many credible people in media, fans, this and that, the spaces, the people talking about it, everybody was favoring Rum, who doesn't promote as much and is not a bigger name or probably a bigger draw than Hitman. And that's solely because of how much of a champion he is in the culture. Not just because he's a champion of the year, but how much he is just revered, how much he's respected, how much he's loved, and how much Lux has always said he wants a pen battle, and people have slowly pushed Nitty out of the punch category and into the pen category. So that demand was so high that despite you wanting all the stuff that Hitman offered, you realize you were contradicting the way that you've always set up your battles for so long.
No, and then not always, because the people didn't want. No one was asking for the Mook rematch or anything like that. And even he was a little like, I don't know if I want to do this joint or whatever the case is. But the check was so large that they couldn't pass it up.
I'll say from Verban on, right? Because that's when he really started to, with Verban on, he's really like, what do the people want?
Okay. You know what? I can respect that. I can respect if you qualify it like that.
Yeah, because he's just, he probably really wanted all the stuff that Hitman offered, but saw that Nitty was the name that people were asking for more. And then he's like, well, let's do it in the blue room. But in his mind, he doesn't know that Nitty's not under contract. He doesn't know if Nitty can move around. He doesn't understand all that. He's just assuming. And that's why he said it in that space. I apologize for assuming. But now that we got that clear, you know what I'm saying? And Rum said, we can do it anywhere. URL, RBE, rooftop, blue room, you pick. It don't matter. And you remember this, Vlad, when there was a lot of discourse between those two names, Hitman and Nitty. A lot of people in media were favoring Hitman. But once all of a sudden Hitman said, all right, fine, Rum, come to the Blue Room. All those same people that said Hitman now all of a sudden shifted to, ooh, Rum and Lux in the Blue Room. You know what I'm saying? So, so in Lux's eyes, he probably thought it wasn't a thing that could happen. And now that he realizes that, oh, you're not in the contract, you could do it. Let's do it then.
Let's do it then. Well, let's make it happen, man. So enough of this talking. These guys both say they want to make it happen. Nitty can go whatever he wants to. Lux wants to make it happen in the Blue Room and do his RBE thing. Let's make it happen, man. From here on out, the next thing should be an announcement, should be happening, and the battle should be going down. So no more deviating from the plan. Lux, this is your target. This is who you want. This guy doesn't have any qualms about doing it. So let's make it happen. Lock it in. Rodney, break out that bank book, do the numbers, man. Give Lux his points on the pack and all that. And let's make this happen.
Let's make it
Give
happen.
the people what they want.
Let's give the people what they want. Honestly, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? 2024, in the words of Smo right here, there's a real chance we could get a multi-Lux battle in 2024. Maybe he could come outside more than once. You know what I'm saying? Small broke it all down in his article. He showed all the people that were voting on the Twitter polls and YouTube polls. He broke down all the quotes and the dialogue between it. But at the end of his article, he said something here. It's very specific. Why settle for one? You don't have to settle for one.
Get that 2-battle deal, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's always sweeter, man. Lock one in now, lock one down later.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be good, man. You got to work for a couple years, just be chilling.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like my man just popped out like, where the money at? Where the money at? It was like the Hitman's the bag.
Smart of Nitty to poke the bear again, just because what if he doesn't send those tweets and Lux doesn't go on that space?
Right. Yeah. He wants that battle too.
One thing I've always said about Nitty and just with marketing in general, like marketing is an effort thing, right? You know what I'm saying? So like it depends how much output you're willing to put on social media, videos, interviews, talking to people to network, right? And he's always been open about this, that he's really introverted. He wants to work and go home, go back to his kids. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But to elevate a little further or to get certain opportunities farther in demand to make things happen faster than you would like for it to happen, it's going to take a little bit of effort marketing wise. And because he had this luxury, because he has such a low threshold of expectations for marketing, he didn't even have to do much. He doesn't have to do much. The Ace Amin battle first started with a Twitter space. How does this Lux battle getting pushed? A Twitter space. You turn on your phone while you're probably in the living room, and you could go back to doing what you're doing.
Why are you playing video games? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's
Drop
an escape,
a few
man.
words.
It's an escape.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, listen, man. Where's my Oculus is in the closet. Man, I know about them video games. Get the Oculus and all that. So I definitely enjoyed my time. But you're right, man. Nitty's got everyone supporting him.
This is a crazy message.
I don't even know how to take this message, yo. I can't even understand the message.
I didn't know which.
Hold on. France. I mean, I graduated college. I should be able to break this down. The people want the Nitty committee brought up on charges for fraud and slander. I couldn't, brother. I don't get it, brother.
Shouts to you. You know what? No, hold on. That's Dutch. That is Dutch. Yes. Hey, look at the face. That's Dutch. Never mind. Man. I see what's going on here. He's not a Nitty fan, Vlad. He doesn't like. He's not a Nitty fan. He doesn't like.
Look
Nitty.
At this, France. Yeah, that Dutch comes up and my computer freezes.
It's just one giant. It's
just
one giant.
Back, Take over
one
show,
giant
bro.
black cloud with this man, bro. Do you wake up with a frown, bro?
Dude just showed up and shut the show down. This is a sign. I'll be right back. Yo. Take over, France.
Yeah. He knows he's a terrorist. That's the worst part about it. Like, he knows he's a whole terrorist. So says arresting the whole fan base is wild. Bruh. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But shout out to Smo's piece for Loaded Lux Rum Nitty. And again, shameless plug. Shout out to Titus piece is dropping tomorrow. Dutch, you're going to like that piece about you know what I'm saying, Mr. Charlie Clips the Titus Road up tomorrow morning. You're gonna enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take care of that. We're gonna start a dialogue in my Charles Barkley's voice. Welcome back, sir.
Oh, thank you, man. Listen, man. No more Dutch comments. My computer said. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh man, what I missed,
All
player.
We can get to the last segment. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
So we're getting ready for homecoming. We're seeing who's doing interviews and promos. I got Smo doing the quotes and all that. And Smo brought it to my attention. It's like, hey man, you gotta watch this Castro interview. And then you brought it to my attention. You're like, yo, you gotta watch this Castro interview. And then I gotta watch it. And there's a lot to unpack from his interview. But first and foremost,
thank you, Dutch. I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, the man mentioned the article we wrote about him. You know what I'm saying? He said he talked about things that Surf was saying on the Twitter Spaces. That Surf said, he loses at a bigger rate than he wins. And then he says, right after the Jerry West battle, we dropped this article about him, and he's just like, he's like, the narrative is crazy. And then three goes, but real talk, you read it, right? What was it accurate? He goes, absolutely. So how is it? It's not a narrative then. It's accurate. You know what I'm saying?
Said it was the timing, man. You just had drinks with him like 2 days before. He didn't expect to come in.
Yeah, we had drinks and wings the weekend before.
Franks was like, "Those wings delicious, ain't they?"
He took care of the bill.
Wings. Oh, he took care of the bill too. France went for the Henny wings and frozen Long Island iced tea.
Hey, that's how you know you cannot call me compromised, right? We had dinner the Friday night, and I published, a criticism piece on Monday morning. You know what I'm saying?
Goodness, man. Oof.
If that's not compromise, I don't know what's not.
My man Lou woke up that morning like, huh? I just paid for this brother's chicken wings.
I was just with him. Cool dude. Cool.
You gonna snipe me like that? No, but the but the interview though, man, it definitely did raise a interesting conversation between media and battler, and then also there was a real good conversation about top tier. And you got him lined up, player?
His argument with 3?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I just want to say before we play that clip, because there's a lot to unpack. That I want to. Anything you had to respond about his thoughts on the article at the time? You have any response to that?
No, I mean he kept it real. He said, "Hey, listen, France didn't lie, but the timing of it was really bad." So I respected it. He took it all in stride. Some people read articles and man, they can hold a grudge forever and all that. But he definitely took it in stride like a champ, and I respected everything he had to say. It was all good.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the timing of all of it was crazy. Obviously, we just
when is there good timing though to drop?
I was about to say there isn't any good timing. And like, do you want me to drop this when you win a battle? I don't want to take away from your win. Like,
look like a real hater. Lu Castro was the greatest performance of his life. Yeah, but what about the last?
Yeah, like if there was what better timing was it than in that moment? And I do feel like, I don't want to say that it's because of us he's changed, but I do feel like he did realize he had to take his career a little bit more strategically after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And before we play this clip, I do think homecoming is special for him, because obviously him being on Known Pack with Jerry West, they did so phenomenal that I feel like it kind of granted them those opportunities. Jerry was on Summer Madness. Lou's now on homecoming on the big New York stage. This is his first big New York stage since he kind of broke into his stardom and became a top 20 battle rapper. So like, I definitely feel like a part of him is like, yo, I've got a chance to taste what the apex is like. I've been on Gnome, Summer Madness, and Civil War, and I had a battle a year, 2-on-2, all that. Like he touched the mountaintop.
Yeah.
Then he fell off of it, and now he's climbing back. He's like, I'm not taking it for granted.
I hope not, man. I really hope not.
But so that he did have some dialogue with 3 Letterman. PSA Reloaded.
3 if you here, player. Pull up, Mike.
Yeah, listen.
They had a chat, player.
They had a discussion about is Lu Castro top tier or not? Because 3 Letterman has some comments about Swamp being top tier and Lu not being top tier. So let's play this clip. Let's listen to all of it. Let's break it down. Let's do it.
The delivery. France, when I say
you all right, would you agree Swamp is top tier right now?
I don't give a fuck what he is.
You got, in a sense, you kind of know. You're not top tier. He is. I feel like this
All right, so look, think about this, right? Let me this nigga top tier and me not top tier. Think about who I battled. Look at me. Like, think about me. Right. What makes him top tier and not me? What his following? He ain't got way more followers than me. What his Twitter he ain't got way more Twitter followers than me. What makes him a big dog and me not? What? Who he battled? Yes. He ain't battled more big dogs than me. Hey, who he battled, nigga? No, he didn't. Out of the top 5 most viewed niggas in the world, I battled 4 of them.
Give me the names. Give us the names.
No, 3 of them actually. I battled Clips, right. Arsenal, and DNA.
Right. He's battled Arsenal. I don't think he's battled DNA yet.
Yeah, he on his LTBR stats tip right there.
Swamp resume is.
Then I battled Clips and DNA again on YouTube. Then I battled New Jersey Twerk twice.
Mm-hmm. He battled Twerk also. He's battled Twerk also though.
I know, I did. And when I be losing the niggas, if I lose, it's because I fuck up. Not because niggas get the one up on me. If you beat me, if the crowd walking away say you beat me, nigga, any battles you see these crowds walking away say they beat me, that be them niggas' houses.
But Lou, you don't got a battle like Swamp and Chef Trez right now, brother. That battle like Swamp is really.
I battled Saga at the beginning of the year for the Netflix shit.
That battle's not up there with Swamp.
I don't care if it's up there with the. He just had that though. That makes him top tier.
Listen.
Wait, time out.
All right, let's stop here. It's a lot to unpack. We're not comparing a 1-round battle to a 3-round battle, right? We're not doing that.
Nah.
The Saga battle's fire battle. It's a 1-rounder though. You have to distinct that, right? Swamp's list of top tiers. He's battled T-Top, Twerk, Rum Nitty, Shotgun Suge, Tay Rock, Arsenal, Fonz. I guess you could also put Trez in there as well. Castro's top tiers. He's battled Rum Nitty, Charlie Clips, Fonz, Arsenal, DNA, A-Ward, and Twerk. Now, Small says, who won the Saga Castro battle? I had Saga, but it's a 1-round battle and it's super fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know how I feel with 1-rounders. Like, it don't really, like, if you have Saga winning, you have Castro winning, it's not a big deal for me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Smo, France is all up in the videos. Saga lands a haymaker. France like, oh, this for Netflix? He's hop skipping and jumping straight through the camera. The whole shot, man, just to give him the pound. Mm-hmm.
See now. Also, obviously, Swamp also has JC. So that's about maybe eight or nine top tier names there. And out of those 8 or 9 top tiers, there's one judge loss, one loss where he choked multiple rounds in T-Top. A lot of judge wins, and a clear win against Twerk, and a debatable great battle with Rock on his Summer Madness debut. You know what I'm saying? And for Lu, there's just a couple tough losses here. Like that Fonz battle is no bueno. That Twerk battle is no bueno. The A-Ward battle, it's no bueno. He does very good against DNA. He does very good against Nitty. Very good against Clips. You can even argue if he beat any of those names. Like, you know, you can make the argument because he's good in those battles, and he also got a good version of them as well. I'm not taking away his performances there, but you can look to his Fonz and Twerk battle. It's like you died of Fonz and Twerk, and Swamp beat them both clearly. See, for me, a top tier has a couple prerequisites. Have you main event?
To ask you, well, what are your prerequisites for top tier?
Yeah, and if you have a different definition, I want to know if you also view it differently. But for me, if you have a main event on the league, it can be very vague, obviously. But can we headline a card around you? That's one. 2, have you rocked the big stage? You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting to see if you rock the big stage. 3, have you beaten a top tier opponent? You know what I'm saying? The torch has to get passed somewhere down the line for you to, you know what I'm saying, for it to happen that way. And I think that's it. Did I have a fourth one?
So with your criteria, both these gentlemen top tier?
Yeah, see, that's where it gets tricky because Castro fits a lot of the criteria. He's main event on the league. He's rocked the big stage, but he doesn't have the top tier wins for me.
Right. So I guess technically he could be upper mid tier, right there, right on the
Yeah.
cusp. You just got to get that win.
Yeah,
that clear joint.
that's pretty much where I separate them at. Like the wins is what separates them from me because like Swamp literally went on a run of getting judge wins against
Right.
top tiers, you know what I'm saying? And made it to No Summer Madness at both times, was dynamic on those stages. Like, I mean, I don't want to put the if and the fifth in the world, but he doesn't choke to JC, we could see a different outcome.
It did happen though.
It happened. I don't want, so, you know, I'll leave it alone. Leave it alone. But with Tay Rock, though,
it was a good battle. He showed that he can definitely be up there and rock that stage for sure.
All right, well, you know what? Let me flip this on you here, though, Mr. Unpopular Opinion, Mr. Angry Face. Fonz was chopping his battle, Twerk choked in his battle. So what about Lou when he's losing? All right, so what about when Lou's losing and he's not cleaning his battles? You know what I'm saying? So, like, we can't even use that excuse that his opponent wasn't good or competitive. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like... Excuse. Yeah, I haven't seen like Swamp just flat out just get like slam dunked on. Yeah, I've seen Castro get slam dunked on a few times. Drugs, Jerry, Fonz, you know what I'm saying? And that's just on URL. There's a couple off URL. Twerk.
Right. So, but you know, with all that being said, he definitely has shown moments like definitely versus Clips.
Yes.
Even though he lost, it was still a fantastic performance, and he showed flashes up there that he can definitely do something. So he's got the personality, he's got enough bars, his delivery is up there. And when he went to King of the Dot, you know, I know it was a 2-on-2 and all that, but the way that he commands the crowd, the way that he can, you know, he can figure it out and make it happen. He's right there, right on the cusp. They're giving him the opportunities. And I feel like with this interview in particular, too, with this interaction right here, there has to be another fire that's definitely lit up under this guy, because he definitely was not expecting that. And the way that it was casually thrown out there to him, I'm sure he's like, damn, son, like this is how the public feels. Like, is this their interpretation? Because my interpretation is different. So this is definitely interesting to see this happen in real time.
I've always said it, you know, whether you have him losing the Rum or Clips, like I think those losses, you can't equate those to the other losses that Castro's has.
No,
like, those are very good performances. Like I think there's little criticism to really give him on those battles for real, because how good he is in there. But the problem is he's very good there and he's not dominating. And then when he loses, sometimes he kind of gets dominated. And then with Swamp, you've seen him dominate in a lot. And when he loses, it don't be that dramatic fashion. Feel me?
Man, they hyping me up for this joint, man.
They kind of are too. They for real. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Shout out to 3, man. He got under his skin and hyped me up for this joint, because
let's keep it going.
Let's keep it going, man. Shall we? I'm gonna keep it going.
Say your last point before I keep it going.
Oh, I was just gonna say also, man, the UM1 class still going at it. I like the under theme for this battle also.
Same here.
Come on, that battle makes some top tier.
What, I don't know what battle it was, but I'll say this.
Wait.
3. Yeah, 3. 3. Hit me up, OG. I will give you I will lay out the coach blueprint for you. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna give you the Excel sheet, man.
I'll give you the X and O's, you know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, you can't say I don't know what battle is and then call him a top tier. For me, it was a Tay Rock battle that did it for me.
Wait, I battle Rum Nitty. I headlined on Traffic. Battle Rum Nitty.
Yes.
That don't make me top tier. I headlined on Rookies vs. Vet. Battle DNA. That don't make me top tier. I battled Charlie Clips. I'm not saying I'm top tier. I'm not saying I am. I'm not saying I am. I battled Charlie Clips. That on Resolution. It was 4 battles on that card. All heavy hitters. No lightweights.
But he's 30 and clean. He's 30 and stumbles. He's 30 in niggas though. Him and Verb were supposed to go down. That didn't happen. I think that would have been a great battle for him.
What the fuck does that even mean, though? Him and Verb supposed to go down. He top tier because he arguing with Verb. Verb argue with everybody.
That's true. He argued with me also. But no, I think that battle right there would have propelled him a little bit more. But I think he's top tier now because the reason I'm saying this.
Listen, I'm not arguing that he's top tier.
All right.
I'm not arguing that.
Right,
I'm saying what makes him top tier and me not. Because this nigga ain't battling 2 different countries just now, this year.
Look at all these stats.
And coming back to being on Homecoming, one of the biggest cards of the year. You know, he didn't do that. He didn't do what I did this year. Like, he argued with niggas.
You think he having a better year than Swamp?
No, he didn't do what I did this year. I didn't say I'm having he battled a couple niggas. Cool.
That was clean right there.
But think about the names
that
I
was
battled.
Clean right there. That was clean. That was clean right there.
That was clean. That was clean. You know what I'm
3
saying?
stuck out the leg to try to trip him. He was like, he was like,
yeah, that was clean.
See,
that's the thing. Like, I feel like 3 just has no shame in ever trying to win an argument. Like, he never tries to win these arguments. And I don't think that he can even try.
No, he's good, man. But Lou was like, nah, you ain't gonna trip me up, OG.
Though I battle Clips, DNA, I battle Hustle. I'm saying these 2-on-2s, cool, whatever. But these niggas stood in front of me. I battle Hustle, Danny Myers, Saga, Marv 1. I went to Milwaukee, battle GE in his backyard. He just got home from prison. I ain't even fucking know that till I got there.
Battling a nigga that came from prison is crazy though.
I didn't even know that till I got there.
Shout out Byron.
I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga got the.
Well, listen, Swamp.
I said, damn, nigga, I could have wrote something about that.
Well, last year at Homecoming, I don't know how you felt about the battle.
I don't give a fuck.
And Austin, how you felt about that battle with Swamp and Austin? How you felt about that?
Ass.
Yeah, the battle.
No disrespect, and I don't even think he won clear. But I don't even think he won clear. I battled Arch too in Summer Madness in front of 3,000 people.
Yes, you did.
In front of 3,000. He battled. No disrespect to Irving Plaza. No disrespect. I can't.
Tag me, bro. Tag me, bro.
I got some thoughts here.
Let's go.
We know inflation of attendance is always a thing with battle rappers. I can't say it was 3,000 folks in there. I can't.
Where was that battle again?
In Houston.
Nah,
I can't in good conscience say there was 3K people there, but I will not diminish the fact that he did have a moment in that 3rd round against Arsenal. He's probably got a better Arsenal battle than Swamp does, but he doesn't have a better Summer Madness debut than Swamp does against a harder opponent.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, there's a lot of fair trade-offs here. You know what I'm saying? He's making some sense, though. He's making some real good sense.
No, he is. And then, yeah, the still is great. He look crazy. But the
Oh yeah, it does look crazy.
He look like he's taking a crap. That's a little better. He's like, coming down, feeling about 10 pounds lighter. No, but the 30 and clean and the stumbles one is like, I don't know if that argument to be in top tier is the one though, man.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Well, he handled his business, but
no, that's not the reason why. The reason to make some top tier is that you could point to him beating Twerk cleanly. You could point to him beating Suge clean. You could point to him beating Rum Nitty clean. You could point to him beating Fonz clean. You could point to him having a debatable against a Tay-Rock and fought back against a Tay-Rock motherfucking tidal wave in the 1st round where Tay-Rock literally stomped on him with them goddamn fisherman boots. Right?
I think also too, man, it comes down to can you keep your name, your interest, to the people in circulation, and can you also deliver on those big stages when it's time to, and I can see if you want the final feather in the cap, if you can also have dominating wins against real names that matter, then yes, that will definitely put a definitive cap like, yo, this dude is one of those guys, and you can definitely put him up there because that is one of those fights. Until you can do that, it's still that like one last stage that you have to conquer, because you can get into good fights, but at some point in time you're gonna have to take one of these big dogs and be like, nah, it's not a debatable, it's not, oh, this was a good battle, you did your thing, but you got a clear win off this cat to me. So I think that definitely plays a role in it, man. You got to be talked about all the time. The interest got to be there for folks. They got to be able to sell you, and on top of that, you got to deliver when the lights are the brightest.
Sounds good to me. Can we sell you? Can you deliver? You know what I'm saying? And do you have the track record to speak for it?
All right, friends. If Lu Castro
Yeah.
gets a decisive victory versus Swamp, who is now top tier in your eyes?
Yes, definitely.
So if he gets a decisive win, clear win versus this top tier Swamp,
yeah,
in your eyes, Lu Castro is then top tier.
I'll say this.
Or is he top tier to you? No, he doesn't have that clear win to you.
No, he doesn't have that clear win to me. And it would be one of more that I'm looking for from him. You know what I'm saying? Because like with Swamp, I just gave you 4 names. You know what I'm saying? Four different examples. And with Castro, if this would be his first one, it's definitely a step towards it. And if you're a Castro fan, if you want to say it, because hey, France, you just said you need all these 3 things, and he has it. I have less of a reason to argue with you. You know what I'm saying? But for me personally, I would want to see just a little bit more variation of it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I didn't put a number to how many top tier wins I want to see you have, because sometimes you can have that one performance that that shows me enough that you're capable of competing at that level. Right. And then you can have a couple gradual steps to get there. You know what I'm saying? I think Fonz is a great example that, like, you've seen him dominate a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But his Summer Madness debut against Danny, not so very good. You know what I'm saying? His app record against top tiers, he had a losing app record against top tiers. They weren't bad performances, but just didn't necessarily get over that hump. And then that Suge battle, for me, was one of the ones that's like, yeah, this is enough. Even the Nitty battle, you can point to the Nitty battle. Like, it could have happened sooner than that, but for me personally, just me, feel me?
But salute though, man. This battle definitely has piqued my interest now.
Oh snap! Simone Washington. Here's a URL card that they should put together in the 3-day event in no order. Mook versus RS, Lux versus Iron, Math versus Seraph, Goods versus Head Ice. Oh man.
What in the 2015 16 you got going on here? Math ain't coming back. I'm sorry.
Washington. It sounded like to me you got a quarter. You sounded to me you got $250,000 to play with.
Put that quarter. Math alone is 6 figures right now, man. Surf coming out of Surf versus Math.
I didn't know.
Are you kidding me?
He's still going. T-Top and Danny.
Oh my god! Oh, this is a 3. Wait a minute. This is a 3-day event. Hold on. I know I said Friday, shout out to all the degenerates. Yo, on top of that, she said in no particular order either. So this could be any one of them days. All right, T-Top versus Danny Myers. This didn't happen yet?
Did he just say Chilla Joe versus Briz?
Unlimited money. Adverse Big K. On a URL card.
Yo, Washington got 2 commas in his bank account, bruh.
Yo, man. I think that's a her. Simone Washington.
I didn't say him or her. I said Washington. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my bad. Oh my goodness. They
got him.
I want the YouTube. I want the hip hop HR coming down on us now. Yeah, hilarious.
Gotcha.
That's like Kanye teachers nowadays. Hey, Chris, could you please come to the front of the class, Chris? Chris, what's your answer, Chris? Word, man. But that's a wild card, man. Math versus Surf. That's $1 million battle, man.
Yeah.
And then Verb versus who? I gotta see the second half of this card, friends. I'm sorry, I didn't get to see.
Let me pull it back up. This is second. This is day 2.
Washington's still working on day 3. All right, Ab versus Big K, JC versus Ill Will. Yaktown, I ain't mad at that. Diz versus Sharon. Yo, I ain't mad.
He got some bangers. They're not all duds. They're not all duds.
B-Dot versus Mickey. Okay. DNA versus John. Yeah. Khan versus Hollow. Clips versus Caustic.
He lost me towards the end of this one. You know what I'm saying?
Clips getting bodied, man. Young Ill versus Nitty. A Ward versus Jonah. I ain't mad at that. That I am not mad at. A1 versus Jonah.
I like that.
Oh man, on a URL card. That's wild. Chilla Jones versus Briz. Why Chilla versus Briz of all people?
Yeah, I gotta stop it there.
Wow. What? That's a mean card, man. Mean card, dude. That's wild.
Let's put the finishing touch on Castro. Castro slam dunking on 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you.
He admitted defeat. Look at him.
I can't wait to see you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you. I battle R2.
he's like, damn, son, I could have been.
What else? Tell me something else.
Doing this.
Well, here's what
And I won clear. And I had one of the moments of the night.
I had you beat Arsenal. I had you winning that battle.
And I had moments of the night on a ledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, him and Arse is a forgettable battle. No disrespect.
I didn't like the battle. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Come on. But what are we talking? Me and Clips battle of the night.
What's on that card? I gotta look at that.
Chest choked on that card.
He's trying to figure it out. Throw me a line,
Surfing Cortez didn't go down.
Okay, Surfing Cortez. All right.
And we had Avin Danny Myers. Me and Clips battle of the night. Big ass, big fucking Titan. Stop playing with me. Come on, man.
I love the energy. You know what I'm saying?
Battle's gonna be good, boy.
We said it in our homecoming predictions. I think he can very much capitalize off this opportunity. There's a great. You know what? I'm gonna put this message up because I said it before, and this reiterates it here. He, as in Castro, can get an NYC crowd on his side against Swamp, similar to what Mook did against Geechee. Because you heard some of them Swamp takes about New York rappers. See how he? Okay.
Now, Lu Castro definitely has an opportunity to do his thing this battle. All that can be reclaimed right now. It's the same class, it's the same era, it's the same. That's his peer, and you know he's like, "Yo, y'all don't think I'm top tier? All right, okay, I got something to prove. I done did my numbers before. I could do it again." He replicates a Clips-like performance. We got magic on that stage, especially since Swamp's last battle. Swamp was barring up some more friends, like a few more bars in that joint. You know, he pulls out a couple of them like I play rock and roll, type of rock and roll.
Optimal,
rock and roll, a rock and roll, bingo, rock and roll. Like he hit you with one of those. I'm with it, man. So we get our big stage, nice stage battle, man. I'm with that. So shout out to 3 for definitely.
He said,
oh, that fire.
Stone Cold, listen, motherfucker. You got to go. I will let a Glock explode. Pull up, stop, and go. You want to see rock?
Ain't nobody out here eating a raccoon, man.
Yes, stand backward, fronto, optimal. Mercury tips, his top explode, and spin the block with drums and guitars hitting licks and rock. Yeah, that show's electric.
That one, no, that one definitely was. So they both are equipped to tear the house down. So I'm with this one.
Yeah, same here. And I love the UM1 class always staying in the forefront of these things. I feel like there should be the next perennial line of people that you see on these big stages. Facts.
Absolutely, man. France, before we get out of here, any last minute things pop up on the timeline that you can see there on your Twitter? Anything you want to scroll through, player? No new news and all that.
Looking right now.
All right.
I'll be honest. I'm wondering if Eazy responded to Jazz.
Let's see what the bull be busy, man.
Nah, but the bull definitely be busy. He was off social media for some time, so I don't think we got anything going on as of right now.
In Dark World 30. Well, listen, everyone. We know you guys could have been anywhere in the world tonight. You know, a lot of shows going on, but we definitely didn't want to wait until tomorrow morning to get back to you guys. So we decided to do the live show tonight. We want to thank everybody who's been rocking with us, man. Please hit that like button on the way out, share, subscribe. And for those of you who said, where were we last week? We were here. So it's a little social experiment. We wanted to see if we left the video live, you know, how many folks would tune in the live section to see that if it was there? Yikes. So if you want to see last week's episode, it is definitely there in our live section, but this one will be re-uploaded into our video section. So thank you, everyone. Please visit letstalkbattlerap.com. Articles dropping this week. And until then, follow us on all socials at LTBR Podcast. Franz, we out of here, player. Oh my gosh.
Listen, man.
Charlie
Yeah,
Clips.
I ain't put a name for a reason. I ain't put a name for a reason, if like, you know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't have to, man. You ain't have QB. Let it all be known in that battle, boy. FanDuel is kicking his ass. FanDuel's DraftKings, MGM. Oh man, 3-card Molly on the Ave, CeeLo, Craps, whatever you call it. Oh man.
Oh man.
Yikes. Well,
Yikes.
oh, well, Gargamel.
well. Yikes. You know what?
Jeez Louise, man. On that note.
Y'all know if y'all want that content, y'all know where to find it at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know where to find it at, man. Put up a paywall. Y'all want to find it over here too. You know what I'm saying?
We got thoughts. We got thoughts. We just, you know what I'm saying?
We can share them. Nah, man, but that's wild. But whatever they got going on with that situation, you know, it's a wild situation.
Crazy situation.
Oh, that kind of threw me for a loop right there.
This is ready to put the curtains down.
Why'd I have to read that?
It's like
my brain for a loop, man.
It's like you're expecting your friend to leave your apartment, and then all of a sudden you hear your fridge open, and then like a beer crack, and you're like, I thought you were leaving.
Yo, you ever be scrolling? You're like, how'd this get in my algorithm? Like, I won't be searching for this.
He calls it a buzzer.
Using my phone. Hold on. Chest next opponent.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh man.
See, this is what this is what happens. You start reading these things live before you actually read them. That's nuts, man. But he can't do that in the next battle, though, friends. He can't do that in this battle, friends.
He'll never recover.
He can't, friends.
He'll never
if
recover.
Anything physical happens in this battle versus Rex.
Hold on.
Yeah, Rex is gonna down him. I know Rex is not one of these guys who, you know, we hear freestyling all the time or anything like that. But please believe, if your man has physical, technical difficulties versus T-Rex, there will be an on-the-spot rebuttal, and there's going to be another 16 premeditated bars to just lay this kid out, man. This guy has to be damn near perfect this battle in order to reclaim that spot he once had. Because Rex ain't playing. I don't think Rex is going to be playing, because in the battles that I've seen this year, he's been serious.
All right, I'm back.
And man, oh man. Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah, the bullets will make him slow up. Whoa. Make sure you don't throw up.
Oh. What your man says? Mickey Mac and get your crisscrossing. Oh man. Listen, it could get brutal up there, man. It could get brutal up there. It could get nasty up there, players.
We will find out in about 11 days.
Oh, I can't wait. What a weekend, man. Until then, thank you everyone for rocking with us. We will see you guys next week. Peace.
We out of here.
Yeah.